Hello. I needed that. All right, hello everyone. Eric Marks here again with FindingMiddle-earth.com, and today it's New Year's Eve. We only have a few hours left of 2017, and I just want to say a big thank you to everyone. This has been an incredible year, and I could make this video go on for an hour telling you all of the wonderful people that this channel has given me the opportunity to talk with. And I'm not talking about like famous YouTubers or people. I'm talking about just all my viewers out there. I've met some really cool people, made some new friends, and I just love having this platform and this opportunity to meet all of you. You all are wonderful people, and the support that you give to me is incredible. So just thank you. Just a huge thank you. When I started making my first photography videos a couple of years ago, I had this like overwhelming fear that maybe I was going to realize that I'm just still this noob at photography, and that people were going to hate my work, and that I was just going to fail. And I overcame that fear, and look where we are now with 11,000 subscribers. And I call all of you my friends, not my fans, my friends and my viewers. And I'll say this a million times: Finding Middle-earth is not me. It's all of you. You guys have created this community. Without you, it would just be me talking to myself in this camera, and it's just, I owe it all to you, and I really do love you guys. I love that you love my content, and I love that you give me feedback when you don't like my content, because it helps me structure my channel and give you guys the content that you want to watch. So I just want to tell you just a quick story, something that I had on my mind, or not really a story, but I came across someone the other day that I just had a short conversation with. Somehow it led into our professions, and I told the person I was a photographer and a creator on YouTube, that I did photography education. And the person said to me, "Oh, okay, so you were born with the creative gene. You were one of those people that was born with the creativity. That's awesome." And the more I thought about that, a lot of people say that, and I don't agree with that. I think that anyone can find their inner artist, and I think you just have to unlock that little bit of like whimsical, childlike imagination that you once had, and then you can just immediately have the ability to start creating and thinking differently than your adult brain does. I kind of think that artists are just big kids, and we have the ability to really just think like a kid would, where kids can think up imaginary friends and imaginary stories, and we like to take weird things that we like and do, and weird experiences that we have, and we like to express them with art. It's basically an expression of human emotion is what art is. So anyone can do it. So I just want to tell you this, so then I started thinking back to myself, right? What made me become an artist? What sunk in with me one day to where I said, you know what, I want to go into the creative world and do this for the rest of my life. And I'll never forget, it was one line in the original Willy Wonka movie. If you've ever seen the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder, he says this one line in the movie, and this one line is really what made me want to be a creator. Okay, and not necessarily a photographer, just a creator of things. Because I used to be in music production, and now I'm in photography and education, and I've always just liked to create. And so the one line, there's this one scene in the movie where this little girl is licking his candy wallpaper, right? So he has this wallpaper on the wall, and she's licking it, and he says, lick it, it's wonderful. The strawberries taste like strawberries, and the snozberries taste like snozberries. And of course, snozberries don't exist, or they've never heard of them. So this little girl looks at Willy Wonka, and she says, "Snozberry? Who's ever heard of a snozberry?" And he grabs her by the cheeks, and he says,
"We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams."
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. And the more I thought about that, I love that line, because I've honestly now, I'm not making this up, that's really what made me want to create, because that used to be my favorite movie growing up, even before Lord of the Rings, believe it or not. And if you think about that line, we are the music makers, we are the dreamers of dreams, he's telling her that even things like a musical instrument, right? Most people think of music, you think of the instrument, but really music and photos and all of that derives from here and from here. It's not the camera, it's not the guitar or the cello or the violin or the piano. Music is in here. it's the instruments and the cameras are just the tools that we use to express what derives from in here. And that's why he looked at her and he said, we're the music makers, we're the dreamers of dreams, because all the weird imaginary stuff that's in the world, the weird dreams and the stuff in this world right now that people think is so far-fetched, it came from us. Somebody dreamed it up, somebody imagined it, and then made it happen. So even the craziest of things are possible if you think you can actually complete those things. It doesn't matter what this person over here thinks, because that just means that their imagination or their dreams aren't quite as far-fetched as yours. But that's okay, because everyone is different and everyone thinks differently. But that's what made me want to create, is, Willy Wonka is this ultimate creator of this random chocolate factory. He created this whole world inside of his factory. And as soon as I saw that part of the movie, I loved that line so much. I actually have that line printed out somewhere. I actually took a little screenshot of the screen. I ordered a little 8x10 print with that line on it. I haven't unpacked it yet, but I have that because that's always stuck with me. So I don't know. Think about that going into 2018. Think about what made you become an artist. What started the passion, and then maybe learn set a new goal or challenge yourself to do something even more or even better with it in 2018. I'm currently doing the same thing. I'm trying to think of another fear I can overcome. That may or may not lead to good things. But in the end, it doesn't matter, because if I can imagine it and I can have this dream, then I'm going to do everything I can to attain it, and I will attain it because it was possible enough for me to imagine it. So anyway, that might have been too weird and far-fetched for you guys, who knows, but I just wanted to share that with you because that line in the movie is just always stuck with me, and that really is what made me want to be a creator, as weird as that sounds. So anyway, guys, just thank you so much for all the overwhelming support that you guys give to me on a daily basis, for the comments, the emails, the social media messages that I get from you guys are fantastic. And I just wish you the best of New Year's with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys in the next video next year. Take care, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you would like to find out more about me and how you can improve your photography, please check out my premium tutorials at findingmiddleearth.com/store.